Hello, this is Jean MacDonald, and I've got a little treat for you. A good friend of mine, Lianne, is going to tell you about some of the things that she's going through now and what she's done to improve things. So here we go. I'm just going to turn this around.
Hello, I'm Lianne. So Jean and I talk regularly about the menopause. That's one of the things that I'm going through, or just recently have been diagnosed with, perimenopause. It didn't mean much to me until probably the last few weeks, as a lot of you will be experiencing the same thing. We've got Christmas coming up. I'm a business owner, so I'm running my own business, and it's a beauty business, so it's very busy at this time of year. And I'm also going to Australia as well, so that's another thing in the mix, as well as the menopause. This last week, I've had a few incidents where I've had things like delivery drivers turn up with packages, and I've assumed that they're a customer and tried to usher them in. I've had screaming incidents, met quite a few people, uncontrollable. I've had issues of mixing clients up and seeing their name in the book and thinking that they're somebody else. And yeah, lots and lots of brain fog the last sort of 2-3 weeks, really. It got to Thursday and it was all a bit much. And I just thought, I need to get this out on paper. I need to write a list. And I know it sounds really basic and like the most straightforward advice anybody could give. Write a list so it's out of your head. But I had to do it. I felt like I couldn't make tea. I couldn't continue. I couldn't add another thing to the list of things I had to do unless it was out of my head and on paper. And then it almost felt half done. At least I knew I definitely wasn't going to forget it, which is what's been happening. I've forgotten things recently. So I did that. And I've just said to Jean today that was probably Thursday. And I'm not talking about big things on the list. I'm talking about going and getting Christmas presents for certain people and things like that. But I'm also talking about really small things like going to the dryer to get the sheets out. Because if I don't write it down, it won't happen. And then they'll be damp and foisty and I'll have to wash them again in the morning. And that's another thing on the list. So they can be really big things and they can be really small things. They can even be things like go and make a cup of tea, sit down for 5 minutes, tick, tick, tick. I said to Jean, I think I've pretty much got through my list. Okay, changing sheets is the last thing and the bed has currently got no sheets on it, but it will have by the time I go to sleep tonight. So that will be my list complete then from Thursday. It really helps, and Jean just thought that I should share it with you. It's a bit of practical advice. I'm really struggling at the moment to find this, so talking to Jean really helps, and also being part of the Midlife Butterfly Club really helps because there's a lot of useful articles and tips on there that aren't coming from the NHS at the moment. So, or from my doctors anyway. I can only speak for myself, but yes. I hope that was okay, Jean.
I think that was lovely, and I'm sure you'll agree that hearing it, I'm sorry, I can only think of the expression from the horse's mouth,
yeah.
But from a midlife woman going through the menopause and Christmas and hear it all and how she solved it will be something that's useful, and hopefully you will take her advice. So until next time, this is Jean the Midlife Midwife, signing off for now. Bye, and you say goodbye?
Bye.